second year in UofM.
I've been here since 2021.
2 years.
Only one.
I'm in year 2.
A little over a year.
Roughly 7 months.
I'm from Colombia.
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
I'm from Nigeria.
And I'm from Hong Kong.
I'm from India.
And I'm from Nigeria.
I'm from Nigeria.
Literally at all. I met the first person on the road, like on my way here to UC. Once I got to the room, I wasn't coming out. I wasn't seeing anyone till after 2 weeks. I was talking to just my mom.
Nope, nobody.
No. I just came here alone. I got no families here.
So the thing is that being an international student, you have like certain topics that you have in common with others. Like the factor that you're going away from home and you miss home can be a very important topic to talk about, because some people don't feel comfortable being here, being like far away from their family and loved ones. So you can kind of support each other with that.
So my advisor is someone that I knew from before, and I was in touch with him. So he and some of the other students on the project really helped me and other new students get settled in Winnipeg, made sure that we were comfortable and knew what to do and where to go in the initial weeks and initial months of being in Winnipeg, and then we got to know our way.
I feel like ICM have more like a support, because maybe like the amount of student is a lot less than in UofM, because in ICM it's all international students, so maybe we're like helping each other out. But in here it's all about yourself. Like you have to be more participate in class and stuff. Yeah,
I mean, it makes life easier just to know that there are people, watching out for me and looking over me just in case if I mess up at one point or I need advice for something. So it just makes life a lot easier. Could be family, teachers, authority, counselors, many people.
They have good services on campus. Yeah.
I realized we're in like an interconnected world. You need people. So I was like, oh, you need these people to get better here. You have changed your environment, so I just have to talk to them here. So that was what I told myself. Oh, you just have to talk to them. You need them at a point in time, if not right now, but once in the future, you need them. And probably I've been needing them to do this, to do that.
It's been crazy. Well, like, cause I came during the pandemic, right? So like right now I'm experiencing something different compared to when I came. So I guess you can say like I experienced it too. Like I was online and now we're in person. So when we're online, it's like quite different. Like no one really, the socialization was less. Making friends wasn't as easy as it is right now.
It was okay, but like, leaving your family back in Nigeria and coming here alone. So I'll say kind of lonely. Yeah.
it's pretty good. I was in ICM, and this is my first year in UofM, and the whole, maybe because I met so many like local students here comparing to in an ICM, but all the teachers and instructors are very good. They understand my situation, because maybe there's some language barriers, and even though I asked him some useless question for him, but for me it's a big question, so they're still willing to answer me that.
It's been good, I think, on the whole. I've just seen one winter and that was okay, but I've fortunately got like a good support system here that has helped.
I mean, since I got here, it was pretty different from the one that I had in Colombia, actually. Different environment, different people. Classes were pretty different as well, because of like the content of the class and the way professors teach and we learn in the classes. But overall, it was a pretty good experience in year one. Year two, I've been kind of like leveling up things and keeping in mind that I'm in a new country, because sometimes I get kind of scared or something, but I just remember I had the guts to come here. I'll be able to go through this.
It's been good. It's good. Everyone's really friendly here, especially living on campus. It's like you meet new people every day, all the time. And I'm also like sharing a room, so I have a roommate and everything, so it's good.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, because the environment in here is pretty good. Like all the library, you got plenty of libraries for students to study. Yeah, so it's a good university.
Whatever courses I've taken so far and the professors that I've interacted with have been extremely friendly and supportive.
The university helps generally. Like I would say, the university is a great place to start. There are resources, everything and you can always meet someone. At the time, there was pandemic, so everything is virtually. But you can always actually meet someone. Like there's always something to help you, how you get sorted, international, this, that. Just ask someone. Ask questions. That's what I'll say. Like, just always keep asking. Just assume that you don't know anything and just keep asking.
It gets better with time. It's difficult at the start when you first get here. You're like, oh, what is this? Especially if you're an international student.
Yeah.
It's very different from back in home. So it gets better with time. It really does. Especially when you start meeting new people and finding out about their experience and relating it to yourself, it gets better.
Keep going no matter how hard it gets. It gets really tough, really, really tough. You can be lonely at times or you feel like you can't reach out to anyone. That's not how it is. It gets really hard and it gets really easy the longer you're here. So just keep pushing and you'll be fine, I promise.
And go to all your classes.
Yeah.
I just go with the flow. Don't be shy and just meet more people, local people, and don't be shy if you have questions. Just ask the professor. Yeah, and always reach out to the International Student Advisor Center. Yeah, they can always help you with that.
The main thing is that they shouldn't be scared to ask or interact with people, because that's why we are here. That's why university is a big part of your life. You create basic connections with people that could soon help you in 10, 15, even 20 years in your future. So these are very important moments in your life. So don't be afraid of talking to people or asking, because if you're scared of asking or at least approaching somebody, it's gonna be very difficult for you to do it in the next few years that year.
Stay on campus for the first semester, especially if you don't know anyone here already. Stay on campus so you will know people, right? But if you already have people here, that's fine. Ask questions. Academically, especially, ask questions. You don't know anything. Just ask questions so you won't especially when it comes to your courses, tutors, all that, ask questions so you won't just do stuff, because you might think you're doing the right thing, but it might not necessarily be counting to what it's supposed to be counting for. So definitely take advantage of everything. Meet the advisors, meet everybody, ask questions, because it's free, right?
Face it. It gets better. Yeah, just face it. With God, everything is possible. So just face it. At the beginning, it's hard, but with time, it gets better.
Give yourself time and be patient with yourself as you sort of get familiar with the place and the country and the norms, because it can be very difficult if somebody is not used to a Western lifestyle. And I think it can also get lonely in the initial period. So that's when make sure that you're keeping in touch with your friends and family back home, and also give yourself time to sort of build that community, build those connections, and make sure that you know the different services that the university is providing other than classes, all the other resources, and make sure you avail them to your advantage. So I think I've definitely been using some of these resources for my own well-being, and that's been helpful.